evening. It is Friday, and there is the first ever class skin ever added to Adventure Quest Worlds, which is, actually it's not the first, but it's the first since they start calling them class skins. So technically the first, I guess, but the actual first one was from the upgrade pack, Stonecrusher. Can't think of the name of it. So we got that today. We got the collection chest coming out today, and there's also a maze. I don't know if it's actually going to be a maze or if that's just the name of the map, but some type of story maze thing as well. So should be a pretty big update today for AQWorlds, I imagine. I need a haircut. Just noticed that my hair is getting kind of long. So should be a decent update. A lot of cool stuff. Infinity Titan, that's the name. There you go. A lot of cool stuff today. Hopefully it's all good. We'll see. We'll see. Am I going to buy the class skin myself? Probably not, to be honest. It costs 2,000 ACs, so I can't see myself really wanting to spend 2,000 ACs on a class I already have, if I'm being completely honest. I have limes. Why do I have so much junk in my inventory? Blaze Binder? That's not a skin though, because it doesn't have different animations, right? The Blaze Binder one? The Blaze Binder one shares the animations. I think part of the reason why you'd want to buy class skins for the different animations, right? And I'm pretty sure the Blaze Binder one, that isn't a skin, that's just like a rename. It's basically just a renamed Blaze Binder. Different, and it does have different art on the actual class, but nobody actually has the art of their class showing. Very rarely will you see someone with that actually equipped. Everyone wears an armor on top of that. They fixed this armor? Nope. They haven't fixed this. It's been in the game for weeks now. They haven't fixed it. Look, it's still just a blank shirt when you're zoomed out. Why is my webcam so... That's better. It's glitched out too. You can see it's like white on it. Yeah, wow, look at that. Great hero mart item. Just want to say Archmage is goated. 1,100. Yeah, it's the only multi-target I've been using for the longest time since it released. So yeah, it's pretty good. Gotta agree. If you have the enhancements for it. Very nice class to use. Great class. Now, this isn't a good opportunity to get VHL because you need VHL to get this one. This class needs it. Not all class morphs class skins are going to require you to have the original class, but this one is. You either need to have the IODA version or the farmed version of VHL to buy this. To even spend the 2,000 ACs, you need to have one of the other versions of VHL. So it would be kind of cool, I guess, if they were selling it straight up. Buy VHL for 2K ACs. But I think that would annoy the people that spent an IODA on it, probably. It is like raining or hailing outside right now very loudly. You can like hear it on my mic. It is very loud. I don't know what's happening outside, but it sounds like those rocks falling from the sky. Be hailing outside. It's been really warm recently, so I guess that kind of happens. Change in temperature. All right. So many things to bank, man. I haven't banked helmets in a while, it looks like. Thought we could farm it? No, no, class skins cost money like skins of most games do. Sadly. Maybe they'll have versions in the future you can farm, but I doubt it because it's a lot of work to reanimate a whole class. Which is why they're charging 2,000 ACs for it. Been playing Death Stranding nonstop for two weeks. Is the game that long? I haven't played it. I think I have it on like Epic Games or something. They give it for free, right? No, I haven't played Death Stranding. It looked kind of weird. I didn't like MGS5. Might be a hot take. Might be a hot take. I didn't like it, Metal Gear Solid 5, so I haven't really been keeping up with anything Kojima's been working on. Are skins gonna be limited? I don't think so. I think it's still gonna be permanently in the game. This one at least. Other ones might be seasonal. Like I could see them, like if they do like a Cupid Ranger skin or something like that, it could be seasonal for like a Valentine's Day, of course, something like that. Could do like a Christmas version of a skin, that would be kind of cool. Something like that. It could be Frostfell seasonal. I could see them doing that for class skins in the future, but we'll see. $10 for skins pretty industry standard. It's $10. Yeah, $10 is 2KC, right? Yeah. Well, $10. It's not even $10 if you buy one of the bigger packs, right? It's like $2 or something for 2KC. I think when you buy the max pack with the bonus, the 2000 ACs is like $250 US. I think it's like around that price. I've done the math on that at one point, but I forget. Metal Gear Rising. I haven't played Metal Gear Rising. I haven't played a lot of the Metal Gear games, to be honest. The only one I played is 5. They're probably games I'd like, but just never had them when I was younger, when they were like newer games, and I just haven't really wanted to go back and play them. Kind of wish I did find those when I was younger. Looks like something I'd be into. How many chests do I have? Collection chests? Quite a few. Actually, not as many as you'd probably think. I bought a lot of the earlier ones, but then I kind of just stopped buying them because they stopped being as well. Not that the earlier ones are anything that better, but they're kind of different when they first came out, so I was buying them. But see, not well, I guess it's quite a few, but when you consider how much I've played this game, it's probably, this is like less than half of the collection chests I've released. I think it's less than half at this point. I don't have all of them. I'm close. None of those are IODA'd, by the way. I think some people, newer players might see, I don't know if there's any newer players watching, but newer players might see the collection chests and think that they're IODA, but no, I've played every time they're updated. If I want them, I pay the 10k AC for them. I play every weekly release, so it's not that crazy to have that many of the collection chests. Legion Paladin worth getting. I like the cosmetics that come with Legion Pal quite a bit, to be honest. Like the collads and stuff, the gold one. But the actual class, I never use it. They buffed it, so it's like, it's decent now. Decent class, but you could definitely use it if you wanted to, but it's not really something I would go out of my way to be using. Most people that have it probably use the cosmetics more than the class on that Hero Mart. The update isn't out yet, right? I didn't even check. No, okay, it's not. It'd be funny if the update was out and we're just standing here doing nothing. Hello from Finland, big fan. Hey, thanks, man. Oh yeah, I don't have the chat on screen, my bad. You guys like the chat being on screen? Does it even matter? Well, there you go. If you're watching on YouTube, you can see what Twitch chatters are saying. And vice versa. I quit smoking. Haven't smoked a cig since Sunday. Almost a week. It's good. It's very good. I feel like some places they ban cigarettes, right? In one of the European places. I know in Australia they put an insane tax on them, so you basically have to buy them on the black market because they're so expensive to buy legally. I feel like they're getting rid of that completely in a lot of places. Definitely not cheap to be doing. I stream on Twitch every Friday for AQWorlds, and if I'm playing any other games, I'll stream that whenever the games are out. Oh wait, you started playing AQWorlds 4 days ago? Wait, your first time playing AQWorlds was 4 days ago? That's big if true. For such an old game, it was wow, okay. Very cool, very cool. Welcome. It's a pretty good time to join the game, to be honest. If you had to pick a time to start playing, I mean, with AQ Infinity coming out, and maybe the Ruffle client version coming out for AQWorlds that give us better FPS, maybe that's going to be a thing. We'll see. So, not the worst time.
What's up?
And thanks for following on the Twitch too. Having a blast. I mean, yeah, if you join the game right now, there is you have quite literally, what is it, 18 years? The game will be 18 years this year in October. They do a big birthday event every October where they give out a bunch of free in-game stuff like inventory slots and all that stuff, and you get a bunch of free stuff, and they usually do a pretty nice event. I think my favorite weekly event they did the last year was the October one in 2025. So you got 18 years of content in the game if you start playing it right now. And it's not like other games where you're going to be missing stuff because they don't remove content from this game. It's based... I'm trying to think if there's anything that's missing from the game that you wouldn't be able to play. But it's basically all there. Now, they've reworked... The one thing that they did change in the game over the years is the intro to the game. So you don't get the same intro that people got 18 years ago. The opening sequence when you first create your character. That changed like 4 times probably. But other than that, everything's basically the same. There are a few rare maps, but it's nothing too big. Like there was some like live music concerts you can't join, right? Like they did the Alice in Chains concert, the Breaking Benjamin concert, like those ones you can't go to. Although they're doing another one of those soon, which we don't know the band they're doing, but that is happening. I think people want Linkin Park, so I don't know if they're gonna get Linkin Park for that, but there will be another band crossover event thing in the near future. But yeah, most everything is still in the game to play from the past 18 years, like 99% of it. Yeah, some of the seasonal stuff is still in the game too that should be removed for until next year. Like the Dage birthday stuff you can still get that's supposed to be seasonal for March. And it's still in the game in July for some reason. I don't know why they're doing that this year. Yeah, Lucky Day's apparently still in the game too from St. Patrick's Day. It's crazy. It's like we're like deep into summer and the spring stuff's still in the game. Seasonal stuff. Oh yeah, if you're new to the game and you see anything rare tagged, that means it leaves forever when it's not in the game anymore. Seasonal means it comes back once a year for like a month or two time period every year. But if you see an item that has rare in it in a shop or as an item drop or such, that means it never comes back. You'll never be able to get that item again unless you IODA it. So it's just expensive to do, so keep an eye out for those. They do rare drops like every week, basically. Yeah, Debris VHLs tonight. We don't know. Should be in the next hour. The update for Friday. If you wait for 8 years, you get access to a map. Isn't that weird? Because if you create an account like in 2015, you don't know when they changed Battle-On. Yeah, around 2015, I think they changed Battle-On, right? So if you create an account in 2015, you're gonna have access to the Nostalgia Quest map soon, right? Next year or two. And you don't even know. You don't even know what the old Battle-On was. Like, that's not nostalgia for you if you never played it, if that's your first account. So it doesn't really even make sense. They should lower the, or should they lower the year requirement? I don't know. It doesn't really make sense that like it has a year requirement on it at this point, to be honest. Because like people are getting access to it on accounts that were made, like you could make an account at a time point where that didn't even exist for you. Like it's not nostalgia anymore. It's just a different version of Yolgar or Battle-On you've never been to. All your badges and everything are this exact same account for Infinity and Worlds. As weird as that is. Going for Arch Paladin, that's a good class to get. Blade of Awe, that's great to get as well. I mean, you pick two good items to go for it first, so you're on the right path there, Matt. Mad Fusion. Yeah, you need it for dual items, I guess, so you still get that. If you want some of those duels, like dual Phoenix Blades and stuff, it's pretty cool. But yeah, I was kind of curious what they're gonna do with the Infinity badges for story completion and stuff, because the story is gonna be like different in Infinity, right? So like it is a different game. So I wonder if they're going to give you new Infinity badges for doing that content. They probably will. You'll probably just get a second set. You'll probably have an AQWorlds set of the badges and then an Infinity set. Just more badges. I don't think King's Echo would be that easy to get for a new account because of the goal. There's a massive goal requirement on it, and you actually need to be level 80 too. So King's Echo wouldn't be the best to start going out for at the very start. Oh yeah, and the story too. You gotta do a lot of story to get King's Echo. Well, yeah, AI you're not gonna want those classes right away. That's definitely in game. A legacy section of the badges. I think they'll probably. I don't know what they're gonna do with that. The badge page is getting kind of stacked these days from a lot of accounts. They might have to find a way to compact it a bit if they're gonna add a ton more. Yeah, King's Echo is definitely in game. I would not recommend that for newer accounts. When's Collection Chest 2 drop? Like, could be 5 minutes from now, could be 10 minutes from now, could be half an hour, could be an hour. Sometime this evening it is coming out. They usually drop releases around this time. Every Friday. Why does some character page badges not have... I don't know why they don't have character page badges for Deddy. Did you IODA the pet? If you IODA'd it, you don't get the badge. I think, don't they have a badge for it? Maybe they don't. When's the update? Are badges important? Are they important? No, not at all. No, people just like getting them. I don't understand it myself, to be honest. Like, it is cool to see on some accounts when you look at their things. The only thing I like seeing is upholders on people's accounts, to be honest. Seeing a nice upholder stack on someone's account. Like if they have 1 through 17, that looks crazy on your account. But past that, the badges don't really matter much to many. Like my upholder looks kind of bad. I missed 6. I went 5 to 7. But I have a 7 through 17 stack, so not too bad. And I have the full honorable hero stack from when they started doing it, 14 all the way up to 25. Oh, I haven't looked at my character page. What are all these? It's a cool looking badge, the fire starter one. What they give me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 14 badges for the Kickstarter. That's nuts. And I think you could have got more badges if you were on the $1,500 tier, right? If you're on the even more expensive tiers. A World Cup badge. It's kind of cool. That's a new one that just came out. I think can you still get this one? Stick Quest Twig Style. That's a good badge. That's a recent one too. Look, all my upgrade packs. Oh. I did a tier list of all of these recently. $2017 front collection chests. Oh, they automatically gave me the blazing. See, I don't have badges for some of the collection chests because some of the collection chests that I bought, because some of them you had to do a quest to get the badge, and I never did that quest because I do not care about the badges. So unless they automatically give you the badge for it, I don't do it. Doodle Twilly. A lot of people might be getting this badge soon. Card Clashers coming back very soon. Alina was tweeting about it today, actually. She replied to Bentashi, or whatever that guy's name is on Twitter. See if I can pull that up, actually. Yeah, right here. Found it. So just made they just made a tweet about the Card Clasher. Sounds like a fine way to cut a deck of cards. Hey, thanks for subscribing. So, and this post is basically like insinuating that Card Clasher's releasing, and it's definitely releasing. So it's like basically confirmation that it is definitely releasing very soon. I don't know why they're not just... I guess they're gonna wait. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see what the change to Card Clasher is gonna be when they update the class. I really hope it's good. Card Clasher isn't meta. Maybe they make it meta. They're reworking the class when they release it. My nose. All right. Remember when you were a teenager? Yeah, I've been on this YouTube channel since I was 13. You can go back on my YouTube channel and you can see videos from like every year of my life, basically, since I was 13 years old. That's a fussy. Just kind of weird, but whatever. I guess normal people have like Facebook posts that go back even longer than that. It's kind of weird to think about, isn't it? They should add a loyalty item for old Card Clasher owners. Well, you know there's a distinction between that, right? Because there's the original Card Clasher that came out and released in Toys R Us, and they sold on Hero Mart back in the day, the pyramid one. And then there's the re-release one that I have, which is the like rectangle box version of it that they only released on Hero Mart. So there's already two different versions of Card Clasher that released in the past. So, and there's no distinction between those two. So I think it would be weird if they started on the third re-release. On the third release, it'd be weird if they kind of started the distinction on the third one, in my opinion. I think it should be the same. as the re-release one that I got. Because the re-release happened 8 years after the original was rare, quote unquote. Like, it happened a long time after it was out of stock and you couldn't get it anymore. But when I got it. And it's about the same amount of time between that one and them releasing it again now, so. Actually, it's a bit longer, but. I saw someone post on the AQ Reddit that they found someone selling the Pyramid box on Facebook Marketplace and they got it. Someone posted like yesterday on the AQWorlds Reddit that they bought the cards. They didn't have the code or anything, but they bought the cards in the triangle box off of Facebook Marketplace. Thought that was pretty cool. That'd be a crazy find to be looking on Facebook Marketplace and see someone list the AQWorlds cards on there. That's nuts. That'd be super rare. UAE is kind of might be dropping the ball with right now. If they actually expanded the card game and were selling like Pokemon pack versions of the cards, like where you get holographics and like rare cards and stuff, they're kind of dropping the ball on that. That's big money these days. People are scalping the shit out of that. I'm gonna line up in Walmart at the Adventure Quest vending machine. Pull a gun on a guy. So I can get my Arctic Entertainment holographic Twilly card. Yeah, they'll definitely change the attack range on Card Clash. There's no way they're gonna leave that the same. How old am I? I'm in my 20s still. Still. Thankfully. Someone selling the code cards on eBay a few years ago. You had a bunch. They're auctioning for like 500 to 700 each. That's nuts. I wonder if they're probably gonna up the price of Card Clasher because it was $20 last time they stocked it, right? That's what I paid for it. It's probably gonna be 30 or 25 bucks at least this time. No, I don't do ultras at all. No, I haven't tried the Ruffle client. I think I'm gonna wait for them to release it officially because that seems like something they're gonna do pretty soon. No reason to make a video promoting one client and then it just gets replaced like a few weeks later by the official one and then it confuses people. Like I still get people that ask me about AQ Lite now. Which is funny because, you know, not to toot my own horn or whatever here, but I was in a call with Alina and Artix and them around when the AQ Infinity Kickstarter came out and they said I was the reason, like the videos and stuff I was making on AQ Lite and the fact that I was using it on stream was the reason that they changed their stance on like the whole situation around that and like allowing you to use the client, and they had to like come up with a whether or not they wanted to allow it or not. And basically the reason that Spider was hired on. It's because I was using it and promoting it on the stream. So they said to me. I don't know if that's the full truth or whatever, or if they were just saying that, but that's what I was told. So that's where they're like more open to accepting something like that these days. Because they used to be very much against stuff like that. Infinity will be obsolete. Infinity is still going to be able to do so many things that AQWorlds Flash cannot. Oh, it's a joke, yeah. Well, some people might not think you're joking. But I think of the new GTA 5 update. I was actually playing a little GTA 5 before I started the stream today. I've been trying to unlock the new update. I need 3 million GTA dollars to get that. I don't know. It seems kind of for an update this late in GTA 5's life, right? Like 6 is right around the corner, few months away. It seems like they should be doing more like love letter updates to GTA 5 and like where it's all like, but it doesn't seem like they're doing that. I don't even mind that they nerfed the heist payouts because KO Perico, they already made it like very unfun to play anyway, so I wasn't doing that. And all the other heists kind of suck to play anyway, so I'm not a big heist fan in GTA 5 to be honest. GTA 5 Online. I think most of the heists in GTA, like KO Perico was fun when it first came out, but they changed it so much with the updates. If you play it now, it's completely different than when it first came out. And KO Perico was the only heist I ever actually enjoyed playing. Your younger brother's playing GTA 4? GTA 4 is so good. I don't think GTA 4 needs a reboot. It doesn't look bad. It has like some FPS issues if your frame rate's too high, but if you cap the FPS on it, and I think there's like one mod you can install for it that like fixes the performance a bit and like makes it look a little bit better. You install that one mod, which is just dragging and dropping files into the directory of the game. That's all it is. If you install that one mod, I think it's called Real Vision or something, and then you're good. GTA 4 is like still a great experience. I don't think GTA 4 needs an update. I'm sure console players would like it if they could play it on the PS5, right? But because they can't even play it on PS5. So, you know, maybe porting it to PS5 would be nice, but I don't think it needs a remake. GTA 4 is better than 5. I like the story a lot more in 4. There's better parts. 5 has some better parts in it. 4 has better parts in it. The gameplay in 4 is just more fun to play most of the time, too, than 5. Like the physics and stuff in the game, the guns and stuff. I'm hoping 6 has a lot more of that. That's like, I really hope they didn't like overinvest in the graphics like they did in 5, and I hope that they budgeted for physics in the game. Because if we could have like the weapon physics that 4 has, it'd be so much better, so much more enjoyable. Like when you hit someone with a shotgun in GTA 4, it's like the best like weapon feedback out of any game for hitting like actually landing shots on people. They're very reactive. I don't think there's ever been a game like that. We should go back to it. Like you can shoot the guns out of people's hands in GTA 4. If you shoot like a guy in the leg, like they'll start holding their leg and like limping. It's crazy. I don't know. Like they didn't even have that in Red Dead. It's such a downgrade since then. RDR2 does? You can't shoot guns out of people's hands in RDR2, can you? It has a bit more than 5, but I feel like it's still toned down from 4. Like, some parts are better, like the hitting people with bows and stuff in RDR is nice. But it still feels like it's toned down for 4. Like, it has some of the elements, but it still feels like they didn't put it all in. But it definitely does seem like they're moving back towards it more. That's the reason it runs like shit on PC, right? It's because the physics are just crazy in that game. It's made for like older hardware where they didn't have like multi-threading and stuff, so it can't really utilize your PC properly. A whole generation of Fortnite kids are gonna get into GTA. Nah, they've been playing GTA 5. The same kids that are playing Fortnite are playing GTA 5. They haven't played 4. They probably haven't played San Andreas or 3 or Vice City, but they've played 5. They probably haven't played the story of 5 though. They probably just played the online. So it might be the first time they play a Grand Theft Auto story when 6 comes out and the online isn't available. They haven't experienced a new GTA. Yeah, that's true. That's true. They probably weren't playing GTA 5 when it came out on PS3 and 360 in 2013. So it will be the first new GTA game for a lot of younger people ever. It's just kind of crazy. Because if you were like, what? If you're like 8 years old or whatever in 2013, you're, I'm terrible at math. You're like an adult now, right? so you weren't old enough to really like experience like GTA 5 when it first released, but this GTA 6 will be your first one. I haven't really thought about that. Yeah, you're right. It will be a lot of people's first. Will AQI skins port into AQW though? That's a question. That is a question. I don't think they've answered that. I think they will. Although I don't know. That is a good question. I haven't really thought about that. Will the skins port over? Because the classes are going to port over. But they haven't said the class skins will. They might be AQWorlds exclusive. I would think they would, but I don't know. Because they have to reanimate everything for AQ Infinity, right? So if you buy a class skin in AQWorlds, it's going to have different animations in Infinity. So, and my donate page on Twitch doesn't work. Doesn't. It's been like a long time since I've updated it, so I could actually believe you on that. Thanks for letting me know. My guess is the base class will come and skins will just copy whatever the base classes do for a while. I don't know how it's gonna work. You can't tip the streamer right now. The page owner needs to update their settings to receive tips. What? Oh, this is Streamlabs? Why am I... Let me update that. Do I even have that as an overlay? Yeah, I might need to just update... Let me just update that link to the Stream Elements one. know why I would update though. Black and red's my favorite color, and I got, yeah, the animations on the new class skin do look pretty sick. I kind of want to, I mean, but people don't play with the animations on, so, which is weird to me. It's like your FPS is already in the toilet. Like getting a few, I don't know, maybe people have even worse FPS than I do. But like I already get bad FPS, so having the thing, having it on, having animations on is like, I don't really care. It's like the same for like low frame rate as low frame rate. Peak gameplay. It's gotta be. Yeah, it's gonna lag. Let it lag. One day if it stops lagging, that'd be great, but it's probably just going to lag. Trying to find the what's the countdown for, so people stop asking when the update's happening, because I was getting a lot of people asking about that earlier. So I turned it on. Yo, I just started playing Fortnite again after 5 years. I wonder what made you made you start playing Fortnite again. You have a 10k skin. There's no 10k skins in Fortnite. All right. You can have old skins you can't get anymore from promotions and stuff that people will say are worth a lot of money, but they're not actually, because you need to be able to sell your account. Can't really do that. So it's a $0 skin. Oh, you have double helix? Well, I will hold my tongue on that, but I'm happy for you, I guess. Thoughts on the Bethesda thing? I think it's actually fucking insane that they posted that today. Being as big of a Bethesda fan I have been for basically my whole life, they have never, ever in the history of their company posted anything like that before. They definitely, something massively changed at Bethesda. They'll never tell you. You put a gun to Todd Howard's head, he's not going to tell you what they're doing. The fact that they just laid out their full plans and everything and said like Fallout 5 is in pre-production and everything today is insane. Absolutely nuts. Xbox forced them. Yeah, Xbox definitely went in there and been like, hey guys, what you're doing isn't working. We're changing it so it starts working again, because that's definitely what happened. It's good. That they've never told, like, they before Fallout 4 came out, it was like 4 months before the game released when they officially announced that they were even working on it. Like, it was all just full rumors the whole time. Same with Fallout 76. Same with any game they've ever released. It was just full. It's not. You get all your information on what's coming up from Bethesda just from rumors. That's how it's always been. They've never actually came out and said, hey, we're actually working on these things. The fact that they came out and just said that today is crazy. Not the best looking rare skin, but it's the most expensive. Double Helix is not the most expensive rare skin. I don't know where you got that information, but someone's giving you bad information on your Fortnite skins, man. There's no shot in the world that Double Helix is the most expensive rare skin. Starfield came out of the blue. Starfield did not come out of the blue. People knew there. Starfield, I think they actually, that might have been the one game they actually talked about before it released, because nobody cared about it at all. They had to promote it. How do I edit my panels on Twitch? Why does Twitch like change their thing every time? $2027? No, they said that's still 2 or 3 years out. I think it's 2028, fall 2028 for Elder Scrolls 6 at the earliest. I think they'd be shipping an unfinished product if they released it in 2027. You'd have like a cyberpunk situation. Because they haven't been working on it for that long. And it needs to be a big game for it to be successful. People are going to have expectations that are pretty high. Okay, I updated the donation link on Twitch. Finally, it took way too long to do that. I thought it would take me 3 seconds. I couldn't find the link, the donation link period, and I couldn't find out how to edit my panels on Twitch either, because they change these websites every 3 seconds. And to be fair, the last time I updated that was probably 5 years ago. So this is what, oh, get rid of the timer. In 30 minutes already. A note from Bethesda Game Studios. We love making these worlds as much as you love playing them today. We want to share what's next for Bethesda Game Studios. They've never done this before. For 40 years we've built games. That's what's driving us forward. Starfield continues. They threaten to release more Starfield content. Created by players. And then yeah, more slop, selling mods. The future of Fallout. Fallout is one of our biggest priorities today. Fallout 5 remains our long-range destination, and we have multiple Fallout projects in active development right now. 76 continues to be home. Okay. We know many players want to revisit previous Fallout experiences. While we're not announcing any dates today, we have been working on remasters for both Fallout 3 and Vegas. Remasters. So not remakes, remasters. Sucks. These games need remakes. Because they're getting remastered, it means it's going to be the Unreal Engine slop that Oblivion got, which means you can't mod them, which means you have to play Fallout 3 in New Vegas without mods, which means I don't know. That's just a sad reality of these games excel with modification. They really they kind of need the mods, to be honest. I don't know how they're going to sell people game Fallout 3 in New Vegas that cannot be modified. That's just a criminal thing that they're going to do to people, but you know, people will buy it. Fallout Shelter continues to be the most pop. Don't care. Studio collaboration. The Wasteland continues to expand as we team up once again with our longtime friends at Obsidian Entertainment. The same friends that they previously denied being able to use the Fallout license. Very not so far in the past. I think like probably 5 years ago. Those friends. We're happy to confirm they're working with us on a new Fallout project. We have more to share in the future. We've also bringing on teams together across Bethesda's ZeniMax Online Studios with partners closely with Bethesda Game Studios on the Elder Scrolls franchise. So basically they're taking ES6 devs and putting them on making them help with the online game, I guess, because they fired like all of ZeniMax Online. Even though I think ZeniMax Online was profitable with the Elder Scrolls. I think Elder Scrolls Online was like one of the few Bethesda things that's profitable. Like, I don't think 76 is that profitable. Like, I think it kind of like breaks even barely or loses money. But I think the Elder Scrolls Online was like the one profitable thing Bethesda did. That's like their live service thing. Well, other than their mobile game, I guess that's probably profitable, because how was a mobile game not profitable? But and they fired like most of the staff that were working on it. So it really sucks if you're an Elder Scrolls Online fan. We'll continue to deliver incredible new experiences. The Elder Scrolls Online Season 1, Return of the Thieves. Okay. Elder Scrolls and Beyond. The foundation extends beyond our teams and technologies, tools, and systems that will power the next generation of Bethesda RPGs. Our teams are now developing the Elder Scrolls 6 and Fallout 5 on the Creation Engine 3. So 2 is what they use for Fallout 4 through Starfield. And I guess they're making it's a big enough upgrade. They're calling it the third version of Creation Engine for the next Elder Scrolls. Shared technology platform. We've been building since Starfield's launch. Well, I guess 3 was for Starfield. And they need Creation Engine 5 for Starfield or something. It allows our teams to support multiple projects simultaneously with new tools, rendering, and systems to find our games. Fallout 5 is currently in pre-production, which is kind of crazy. Which means they're fully done the pre-production for Elder Scrolls 6. Which I thought they would still be in pre-production for Elder Scrolls 6, to be honest. But I guess they're in full-blown actual production for Elder Scrolls 6. That's good news if you're looking for an Elder Scrolls game. Because Bethesda just takes forever to do anything these days. So it would not surprise me if they're still in pre-production for Elder Scrolls 6. The fact that the pre-production team has moved on to Fallout 5 is very good news for Elder Scrolls 6. Primary development focus is Elder Scrolls 6, of course. The majority of the team currently working on the next chapter of the franchise. Over 65 million copies sold. Players are still exploring Skyrim 15 years later. That sounds really sad when you actually say it like that. But we know it's been very long. Wait for the sequel. Next chapter is on the way. We were we planned to be loving where we plan to be, loving how it looks and playing it every day. They're playing Elder Scrolls 6 every day. The road ahead. Across okay, anyway. The road ahead. Across Bethesda Game Studios, we're building the future of Fallout, the Elder Scrolls, and Starfield. We're investing in our technology, bringing teams closer together, supporting our live games, expanding into new forms of entertainment, and developing the next generation of Bethesda RPGs. We couldn't be more excited for what's ahead, and wanted to share as much as we could today. Can't thank you enough for all you've given us and these worlds, and we can't wait to continue them together. And then they have some images down here. We're excited to team up again. Also, they're doing a prequel to Fallout 3 in 76, the Raven Rock storyline, so might be some cool DC lore there. Might be some cool lore in that, maybe, for Fallout. See. But you will see. Very interesting stuff from Bethesda today. I was not expecting to see that ever. Ever in my life was I expecting to see them actually update us on what they're doing. That's crazy times we're living in. AQ3D being on Unity is not an issue for the look of the game. The issue is self-imposed by Arx Entertainment on why the game looks so bad. AQ3D could look great on Unity as a 3D game. There's nothing technologically stopping them from making it look a lot better, other than the fact that they pigeonhole themselves into having the game run at the lowest, with the lowest polygon models, with very low resolution textures and stuff. Like they pigeonhole themselves into doing that. That's very self-inflicted. Reading the tweet, Xbox 100% forced them to boot on Bethesda to say something. Yeah, they definitely, yeah, Xbox definitely wanted an update from Bethesda, and that's why that got posted, I would imagine. I don't think Bethesda did that of their own free will. It's just crazy to happen at all. Never in my life did I think we'd actually see an update like that. What, you don't think 14 layers of management to get a game project worked on is enough management? I think they should have 25 layers of management. More management, the better. It's kind of crazy to tweet and not a video. Todd Howard was on vacation somewhere, probably. They couldn't get him for the video. Fable got delayed? Did it? Fable would be a lot better if it didn't have all those ugly character models in it. I saw the gameplay for it, and every character in that game looked awful. The idea of the game seems kind of cool, but a new Fable game. I didn't see a single character in that game that actually looked interesting. They're delaying it to change the character models? You would hope. Wait for Infinity or Uncharted AQWorlds. They're It's the same account across both games, so play AQWorlds if you're waiting for Infinity. No reason not to. Does membership transfer over? AQ Infinity does not have membership right now. Yo!
Thank you, Korey.
Yo, thanks for 20 bucks! Why is it playing it 6 times?
42 cents. Keep it up.
Yo, thank you so much. Why did it just play it like 6 times? Yo, thank you so much for the 20. Thank you. I'm a doll. Yo, thanks a bunch, man. Thanks, super. All right. I think I don't know why it was playing it like 6 times there. I think I fixed it though. I think I accidentally. I accidentally had 2 of the things turned on. When I was trying to adjust things the other day. Thank you for the 20. Alright. What does the... Yeah, AQWorlds membership doesn't transfer because they don't have any membership thing in AQ Infinity yet. So, but I think it will in the future. Should be 1 membership for all 3 games. It's an idea. Three years membership for AQ. Yeah, a lot of people have stacked up membership. It's weird that you can heart the super chats. The streamer hasn't seen it or something. How do you get custom Korey cape? How do I get the custom Korey cape? Korey is the only person who gets the custom Korey cape. It's a one-off item. If you join my house though, you can get a house item from it that you can only get if you click on the cape. Although I don't think it works. Oh no, it works. Okay. Last time I tried to click on it, it didn't work. You can get a banner for your house. If you click on the cape, that is exclusive. You can only get it by being in the same room as my character. New Vegas is the best Fallout? Yep. Yes, it is. And there will probably never be a better one. As sad as that is. You haven't grabbed the item? I mean, it's just a house item. Don't really need it. It's cool though. It's really cool it exists.
I'm a guy. Thank you, Korey.
What? What?
At
$100
597 super chatted
Jeez.
$100.75. White heart emoji.
Thank you so much. $100. Okay. Thank you. Holy shit.
At 4474 super chatted $2.03.
There you go. Thank you for the 2. Jeez, white heart emoji. Oh, thanks so much, man. Thank you for the 2 super chat as well. Holy. Massive. Big. Very much appreciated, man. Jeez. 100 the balloons. Absolutely crazy. Crazy support. Thank you so much. You want the house item? Well, come get it. My house isn't full right now, man. If you guys want my house item, my house isn't full. There's only 19 people in my house. I think it fits 25, right? Come and get the house item if you want it. That's the Furious server. Man, I'm actually really looking forward to the AQWorlds update today. It's like the classic and stuff's really cool. I want the update to come out. I'm actually like, I want to see the collection chest, what's in it. I want to see the new event. New event sounds cool. I'm actually pretty excited for the update today. Korey has to play Elden Ring since he got all this big money. No, play Elden Ring. That is not my type of game, man. I don't know. I mean, I'm actually jealous of people that like those games, to be honest. Like, I feel like I'm missing out on like all the Dark Souls games, and like there's so many games like that. I wish I liked them more. I wish I liked playing those games. I just can't stand them. I want a Miron themed skin. There's a Miron collection chest. That's me with a Baldur's Gate 3. Yeah, I tried playing Baldur's Gate 3 too. I think I might still have it installed on my PC. I don't think I uninstalled it. Bro, I came from PC? Why are you still kicking me? Hey, thanks, man. Yeah, Miram is cool. Watching stream for years. Say thanks. It's so laggy, I can't click on your cape. Yeah, I'll switch rooms. Maybe that'll help. Anyone wants to click on my cape? Might help you a bit. Missing out? Best games? Yeah, I feel like I'm missing out, but I just can't get into them, man. Hey, thanks for $3.99. Your little mustache emoji. Hey, appreciate it. I don't know if it's gonna pop up or not. Appreciate it, super. Ever considered playing other games? I have to get into another game to want to make YouTube videos on it, right? So I'm not gonna say for certain that this will happen, but I'll probably be playing a lot of GTA 6 and the online mode that comes along with it. So maybe I'll make videos on that, you know? That it just has to be a game I'm like I care enough about to want to make videos on it. It just doesn't happen. I don't want to force myself to be making videos on something I don't really care about, you know? Yeah, I got a PS5. I got the PS5. I bought a capture card too for the PS5. I actually bought that recently. I bought it on the it went on sale when they did the Amazon Day Prime Day thing a while back. Bought a capture card. Yeah, I pre-ordered GTA. I will be playing it. I'll be streaming it the first day it comes out. The whole story, I'll stream the whole story, and I'll be streaming a bunch of the online too when that comes out too. So I will, even if I don't make any videos on it or anything, I'll stream the whole thing. So if you want to see so I know other people are gonna be playing it at the same time, but if you want to go back in the future, anytime you want to see my first playthrough of the game, That'll be up on YouTube. We'll be doing that. Oh, you got the cape? You got the items for the cape? Nice, nice, nice. Oh yeah, chat. I went in. I saw Odyssey yesterday. Christopher Nolan movie, new one. I thought it was pretty decent. I liked it. I think Matt Damon it's like the main character in that movie was pretty good the whole time. I think it rolled pretty well. There's parts of it that you're like, yeah. It's like, yeah, you're like, this doesn't. It's like, it wasn't as bad, but the parts where you're kind of like, it's a bit eye rolling. It's not that bad. All of the parts that people are like complaining about on Twitter and stuff, it's like a total of like 3 minutes in the whole movie. And the movie is 3 hours long, by the way. It's a really long movie. It's a 3 hour long movie, and the parts where people are complaining about on Twitter, it's like 3 minutes of a 3 hour long movie. The rest of it is all very well put together. It's very, I liked it quite a bit. I watched it at Cineplex. I didn't see it in IMAX. We don't have an IMAX screen. I watched the normal aspect ratio. Sound mixing was bad. It was really loud in some parts. Yeah, like very loud. Like I almost want to cover my ears in some parts in the theater. To be honest, it was just like. And there's one part of the movie. If you have epilepsy, it's right after they leave the island with the cow, which isn't spoiling anything, but right after they get on the boat, after that, close your eyes until you don't hear thunder anymore, because it is the brightest flashing lights constantly. You can't look at the screen in a dark movie theater. Both me and the person I was watching the movie with were both going like this, like trying to look at the screen, but like it was just so bright. It's just like constantly like boom, 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 just lights in your face. Like it's just like the whole screen goes white constantly, like quick flashes, and the scene's really dark. Otherwise, they're in a boat at nighttime in the rain, and it's just the brightest. I've never seen anything in a movie theater like that. I imagine it would not be good if you had any type of epilepsy. It would probably. It's not good even if you don't. It's awful to look at it. So yeah, I would just like keep your eyes closed until you stop hearing rain after they leave that island if you're gonna watch that movie, because that's the only part of the movie where anything like that happens. Man, it was probably the worst thing I've ever seen in a movie theater on the screen. Like it hurt to look at, to be honest. What are people complaining about on Twitter? They're complaining about Elliot Page being in it. They were complaining about the one woman being black, of course. They were complaining about the costume designs, which is valid. The costume designs kind of suck ass in that movie. I'm gonna be honest. If I had to say one thing that was the worst part of that movie, the costume designs are very questionable. I don't know what they were thinking with the costume designs. Some of them are good. There are a few stand out as being very like good, but a lot of them are like it's like, what are you, like they kind of look plastic and like made of foam or whatever. I don't know. There is CGI in the movie, quite a bit of it. They're complaining about some other stuff too, but it's pretty pedantic stuff. A lot of it's like, it's because it's a movie, right? And people will like based off the book or whatever, and they'll expect the whole book experience to be in the movie, and that's always how movies are. They're based on books, right? Or based on anything really. They can't fully adapt the whole thing, right? It would be they'd have to make 4 movies out of it or more. Did Travis Scott steal a performance? Travis Scott's in the film for all of probably 45 seconds. And there isn't any of his music in the movie. There is like a music thing, but it's like as the credits start playing, it's not a Travis Scott song. It's like It's something that he made. It's like a lo-fi like type thing he made specifically for the movie. It's not him singing either. It's just like a beat, like a melody. It's like a Travis Scott melody type thing playing at the end. But it's very much like on theme for the movie. It's not from anything else. It's a 3-hour movie though, so a character being on screen for 30 seconds means that they're in, it's like half a fraction of a percent of the movie. Like, the only time you see him is the one time you've probably seen a screenshot of it. That screenshot is about the extent of him in the movie. Like, that's, you've seen his full performance. If you've seen that screenshot on Twitter of him, that's his full performance. Like, I'm not even exaggerating. That's it. Was it this Bree skin coming out? It's coming out tonight. Whatever it's out, I don't know. Update's taking a while today, it seems. Travis Scott being in their period is wild to me. Oh, he's not playing Travis Scott. He's playing a bard. Cyclops? I wasn't the biggest fan of the Cyclops part of the movie, but it wasn't like, it wasn't bad. It wasn't like terrible either. Like, it was alright. It was my favorite part of the movie. The movie's super gray. I didn't think that watching it. I didn't come out thinking that. There are parts of the movie where it's really gray, but it's like, it's to fit the theme of what's happening in the movie at that time. It's all shot on film with OG camera effects. No, there's 1000% a ton of CGI in the movie. There's a lot of CGI in the movie. Like there's a lot of CGI. There's a lot of scenes that don't have any CGI, I'd imagine too, but there's quite a few scenes that are filled with CGI. They should have cast Travis Scott as a Cyclops. How's it going? It's going pretty good. We're waiting for the update. I'm pretty excited for the update today, so I'm hoping it comes out soon. But yeah, I give it probably, I give the Odyssey movie probably like an 80 out of 100. It's not my favorite Christopher Nolan movie. I liked it more than Tenet, I'll say, because I watched Tenet recently. I don't think I liked it more than Dunkirk, but I really like World War II stuff, so I like it more than mythology, to be honest. So that's just my bias, I think. Yeah. I think a lot of people are getting their info from the Moist Critical Review. What'd he say? I haven't seen his review of it. Not my favorite Christopher Nolan movie, but I don't think it's that. I think it's worth going and seeing in a theater, to be honest. If you're interested in mythology and stuff, I think you'd probably like it. If you want to go see a movie, I wouldn't say it'd be bad. Did Moist Critical like it or what? I have not seen that. I imagine you put that video up yesterday. Oh, Yoshino tweeted out 25 minutes ago, a special Friday where I get to talk with Spider and Immortal Joe as we prepare some new client additions, which is why it's taking a bit longer than intended. Okay. So that's why the update is taking a while today. He said minor CGI, very little screen time for the big name actors. There's big name actors always on the screen. Well, what? There's big name actors constantly on the screen. They're never not on the screen. Like, I'm trying to think of like scenes where there aren't big name actors on the screen in that movie. They're always on. The movie's filled with big name actors. It's like chock to the brim with. There's like the whole cast is massive actors. What does he mean by that? He means individually. There's a lot of CGI in the movie. I think there's a lot of CGI that people don't notice though, but CGI was used a ton in that movie. Like probably a lot more than you would expect. Oh yeah, like the big name actors aren't dominating the scenes by being big name actors. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, no, it never really feels out of place that there's a big actor there, yeah, on the screen. Like John Bernthal, they used in a lot of the promotion for Odyssey, but he's not really in the movie that much. And you'll see him on screen sometimes, and he's in full armor with a helmet on and stuff, and you can't really notice unless you're looking for him in some of the scenes. Should I get the Odyssey? $2 million budget for practical effects. No, and using CGI isn't bad. I don't know why people think that. When I say the movie is full of tons of CGI, I'm not saying that in a bad way. It's all very good CGI. You can't tell it's CGI a lot of times, and that's why I say it's full of CGI, because I know it's CGI because you just know that like a lot of this stuff they're not doing practically because it would just be way too expensive. They're using CGI instead. But you couldn't tell unless you know like what they're going to fill in with CGI and stuff. But they're using a ton of CGI, but it's just like smart use of CGI. Like it's not in your face at all. It's not something you'll notice unless you know what you're looking for. Like it's But there's definitely a lot of CGI in the movie. The reasons they did more practical stuff in the past for older movies is because it was cheaper to do practical than it was to do CGI, because CGI was extremely expensive in the past when it was very early days for CGI. But all that stuff that they would have done with CGI, they can do very comparable. All the stuff they used to do practical, they can do very comparable, like stuff that's all not CGI. That's all CGI. What am I trying to say? The CGI stuff is way more economical to do now, and it looks basically on par with what the practical stuff used to look like, to the point where people can't even tell it's CGI. They have to be told one way or the other. Cyclops being an actual physical animatronic. The Cyclops definitely has CGI. They might have been using an animatronic, but they definitely layered CGI on top of it. When's the update? Should be soon. Yeah, there's no way they had that Cyclops fully Somebody use an animatronic for all the scenes with the Cyclops. That'd be insane. I saw a trailer for Spider-Man before the movie came out, and it looked pretty cool. I haven't seen any trailers for the new Spider-Man yet. I didn't know Scorpion was in it. That's a spoiler if you haven't seen the trailers. Scorpion was in the trailer, but he said he wasn't Scorpion in the trailer, so I don't know. Maybe Scorpion isn't in the new Spider-Man. Lord of Order worth getting? Hell yeah, definitely. I'd probably go see the extended version of Backroom over Odyssey. I'd rather see Odyssey than Backrooms, but that's just me. I haven't seen Backrooms yet, to be honest. So I guess I'm not interested. If you're more interested in Backrooms, I guess, then go for it. But I'm definitely a lot more interested in Odyssey. Rate some sets like the old times. I like the iCarly's got a pirate set on. It's pretty cool. This set's pretty good. That's a banger set. Giantos. Okay. Hey, thanks for follow. How have I not followed you yet here? Thanks, man. No, it's Rome. It's like the. I don't really care about the mythology part of the movie, to be honest. I'm not. It's cool. It's got an interesting thing to it, but it's more just like the old like sword combat and stuff. Gets me more interested in that. It's like the. Let me get bad takes for 3 to 4 hours. So I do every stream, Quibus. So worth $20 to see. It's about what I paid to see it. I don't know. I think if you're interested in it, yes. I think if you're kind of like on the fence, I'd say probably just wait for it to go on demand. Yeah, I like the historical stuff. Which, you know, it's kind of a bummer the armors and stuff didn't look that great in the movie, but just having like the old time, like, I don't know. I like the setting of the movie a lot. Rip Supergirl. That Supergirl movie's kind of disappointing in my opinion. I didn't see it in theaters because the trailers all looked bad for it. I wish they made a better Supergirl movie. They kind of screwed that character over quite a bit. Oh well. DC just like can't get it. I don't know. Spoil me? Did a DCS get home? I'm not gonna. There might be people that don't know the story in the chat. Like there could be, like, you know the answer. Of the Odyssey? There might be. I don't know. One of the oldest stories ever? There might be. You don't need to ask. You don't need to ask then, and I don't need to answer it. Alright? I'm spoiling Endgame. I still think it was funny. I was on my we were walking home from Endgame and after watching it and talking about it out loud while walking home. Some guy was sitting on his porch like smoking, and he's like he yelled at us like, "Hey, shut up! I'm gonna go. I haven't seen the movie yet." We were talking about it on the way home. We got heckled by a random dude sitting on his porch. So we probably spoiled some part of Endgame to some random guy smoking on his porch. The night it released. You want to read the Odyssey on the stream? No thanks. Start the timer again? We probably could run through another timer before this update comes out. Sorry man, I can't add people on AQWorlds. My friend's supposed to be overflowing if I did that. Did Frodo throw the ring into the fires of Mount Doom? I don't know. Don't spoil Lord of the Rings. There might be someone that hasn't seen it. To be honest, there might actually be someone that hasn't seen it. You were the chosen one, Anakin! I haven't watched the original Star Wars movies in such a long time. I think the newer Star Wars content has ruined like my will to even like care about the original Star Wars stuff, to be honest. TGG, GTA YouTuber. Sopranos. Woke up this morning, got yourself a gun. Father said you would be the chosen one. He said you're one in a million. I love Sopranos. I might be ready for a rewatch of that, to be honest. Sopranos is so good. That is like actually one of my top TV shows of all time. Not even close. I like Tulsa King. I haven't watched past the first season, I think. I thought it was it was like it was like kind of some cringe parts of Tulsa King, to be honest. Like, but it wasn't like the worst thing I've ever seen. It was like it's kind of fun to watch, but you know, not the best. Sopranos is just like top tier. If you've never seen Sopranos, highly recommend. You're not gonna be disappointed. It is one of the best of all time, of any like media content you could watch. Arnold and Sylvester Stallone fell off? Dude, aren't they like 80 years old? What do you mean they fell off? You can't say an action movie star has fallen off when they're literally 80 years old. Like, they're just... they fell off. They didn't fall off. They're just... They can't play young action heroes anymore, and that's what they were good at. They didn't fall off. Clint Eastwood never fell off? I see your argument. Okay, I really like Gran Torino. And Clint Eastwood is still a good director for movies from the recent ones I've seen, even though he's like 90 years old. And he was kind of smart enough to start directing movies, and so although I think he still acts in the movies too. For some, I don't know. Okay, well they were never Clint. Okay, but counter argument. Arnold and Sylvester were never Clint Eastwood to begin with, so. I think it's a bit of a different situation. Robert De Niro. I saw an ad for it was like one of the Meet the Fockers movies. It's like a continuation one, and Ariana Grande was in it. I saw a trailer for that before the Odyssey yesterday, and Robert De Niro was in that. And he looked pretty good actually, like playing an old guy, not pretending to play a 20-year-old like he was in that one mafia movie that they made on Netflix, Irishman. That was so weird, that movie. The fact he was playing a young guy in that movie. Nick Cage will never fall off. Yeah, Nick Cage is still great. I think if Nick Cage was going to fall off, he would have like 20 years ago. I think he's had plenty of opportunities. Could Leonardo DiCaprio be the greatest actor to ever live? I don't think so. He's good. He's the greatest. I like A-Flight. A-Flight was good, yeah. It's kind of sad Tarantino isn't making more movies. At least he said he's not going to make any more. Did I like the live action? You're talking about the live action Disney movie? I've never seen a live action Disney movie, and I never will in my life. I am strongly against them. I haven't seen the animated version of that movie. So I definitely wouldn't see the live action. I saw a trailer for the live action Moana movie before the movie I saw yesterday, and it looked pretty bad. Not gonna lie. I would struggle to name an actor better than Leo in our lifetime. There's actors I like more than Leo, I think. But he's definitely a better one. Well, I'll see a live action Disney movie if it's its own thing, but if it's an adaptation, I'm not going to see that. Billy Bob Thornton's better than Leo. Billy Bob Thornton's pretty good. Brad Pitt. Brad Pitt's good. I don't know if he's better than Leo. Come on, Kameru. When is the update? The update should be happening very soon. I don't know why it's not out. It's not out because they're doing like a client update of some kind today. Do I read that comment? I don't think I do. Hard to Beat Ocean's 11. You know an actor I really like? James McAvoy. That guy's really good. Probably pronounced his name wrong. Irish guy. I've always liked that guy. Although he doesn't get the best roles in a lot of movies a lot of times, but I always liked his acting. Did I watch Conor McGregor? Oh, he like broke his like leg in the first 3 seconds of the fight. Yeah, I saw that. I don't watch fights that often, but I saw that. Sucks. The other's coming out next Friday. Yeah, we'll see. Hey, speaking. Maybe they auto translate for this chat that like Twitter has. Is this late normal for an update? No. No, it's not. It's about an hour later than it usually is. Yeah, bigger updates usually take a while, so that they can't stretch out to about this time sometimes, but this is a bit longer than usual. They're speaking Bisaya, one of the many languages of the Philippines. Yeah, the Philippines has like a crazy amount of languages, right? Get Twitter blue. No. Yes, we are crazy. Example convo. Spider, it's working for me. Are you sure you aren't going crazy? Yoshino, it's not working, bro. You're going crazy. Moral Joe, same, not working for me either. Yoshino, if it's not working for me and Joe, we know who the crazy one here is. Okay, so they're having issues with the client update, it would seem. Although that tweet was 49 minutes ago, so. I still don't know how to pronounce the one, the Tagalog. Tagalog? How do you pronounce that name of that Filipino language? I don't. Tagalog. Do you say log like a tree? Tagalog. 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 I don't know, man. Sounds like a funny word. It is a pretty funny word, yeah. Tagalog. I don't know how you pronounce it. Not sure myself. Yeah, I've never known how to pronounce that. Oh, you say it like gay? Is that with the double two A's there? Tagalog? Tagala? Lug? What's it? The G at the end, man. I don't know. Say it, please.
Have heard in discussions there are two guns.
Sorry. Sorry, my YouTube muted. Forgotten Weapon says that AS Val is sick. What do you guys think of that new Wolverine game? I saw another trailer for it and it looks kind of... It looks kind of off. Like something right about it. Looks bad. Yeah, it's like missing. It looks like it has like a lack of sauce, you know? Has a lack of a better way of phrasing it. It just does not look like they used a lot of sauce cooking that thing up. I feel like you need a heavy amount of sauce for a Wolverine game. And it just doesn't look like it has it. GTA 6? Yeah, the Wolverine game comes out in like 2 months, right? Like it comes out before GTA 6, like a month before. I don't know. Probably a game I'll not buy, the Wolverine one. Even though I really like the character. No, the event has not started yet. There's a Barbie game? Why are you mentioning a Barbie game? Barbie game's gonna outsell Wolverine. Nightcrawler would make for an awesome game. It would, actually. I don't think they'd ever have the balls to make a Nightcrawler game, though. VHL got buffed? Really? How so? Class Council Twitter, or where do you see that? Costco poutine versus IKEA meatball. I've never had IKEA meatballs, if I'm being honest. Costco poutine's pretty fire, though. I don't have an IKEA anywhere near me, like a physical store. If I order IKEA stuff, it has to be off the internet. There's no class council tweet. design notes updated? Design notes are not updated. You know, last week they actually had the design notes updated before the event went out. Crazy. They've never done that before. Can I see the CC for your armor? Yeah, sure. Yeah, Korey, she get a Barbie game. Wait, Sleepy, what are you saying? MLP figure. MLP. Major League. Oh, is that My Little Pony? As people look at you. Okay. What do you... Sleepy, you just type things in the chat, huh? So color code is 1C, 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 1C for that one. 9966FF. And 1A, 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 1A. Well, you could probably just use the 1C one. For both. I think I was just trying to match this up, but I did them manually. We all type in the chat. Yeah, but Sleepy just types the most random stuff that comes to his mind in the chat. I don't... Half the stuff Sleepy types in the chat just don't make any sense. I'm gonna play Cyberpunk till the update releases. Do some NCPD calls until it actually releases. There's a Cyberpunk anime coming out pretty soon, right? Comes out this year, right? What do I think of the new Assassin's Creed Black Flag remake? It looked alright. I don't know. It's kind of weird they changed, like they like censored stuff in the game, to be honest, in a remake. I'm not a big fan of them ever doing that to anything. But I wouldn't buy a Ubisoft game in the first place anyway, so I'm not the customer that they're losing either way, so. You're breeding pals. Is that what that game's about? I haven't played Pal World past like the tutorial. You wouldn't understand. You're right, I don't understand. Didn't they add a Pal World that looks like a cat? Like, looks like a humanoid cat? Looks like that one Animal Crossing character. But like more like human-like. Yeah, they did. Thoughts on Steam Machine? Costs too much for what it is. Just get a normal PC for around the same price. Yeah, like Anka. Maybe I'll play the new Power World update. I have Power World. I bought it way back when it first released, but I never really played it that much. No, we're waiting for updates still. I do a collab with Renegade. Yeah. I did collab with what's his name too recently. It wasn't that recent, but it was he never posts anymore. What's the guy's name? I don't see him in chat either. Ricochet, yeah. Rico. Did collab with Ricochet recently. I think that's most recent. Or was the lovely one, the VTuber, was that more recent than Ricochet? There was a VTuber who was streaming like AQWorlds quite often. I did a collab with her not too long ago too. Although I haven't seen any activity from her at all recently, so I don't know what happened with that. But the yeah, so done a few collabs in the past, sort of recently. I don't really like seek them out, but if anyone wants to collab with me, I'm usually pretty open to it. Yeah, quite a while ago. I'll start an AQW YouTube channel. Do I have any advice? Try to find things other people aren't doing would be my advice. It's like good advice for like any channel, which, you know, it's a lot harder to do than it sounds, but that'd be the best way of getting an audience, is doing something unique, you know? Yeah, Palworld devs seem pretty good. I gotta give that game more of a chance, I think. I gave up on buying Steam Machine, can't buy it in my country, resellers are inflating the hell out of it. It's not even a good deal if you get it at retail though, the Steam Machine is the thing. You're better off just like finding a pre-built PC from someone like used or something. Go looking like Facebook Marketplace or like a website like that. Look for people selling pre-built PCs and probably get a much better deal on something. If I need a PC right now, that's what I would be doing. I'd be looking anywhere they were selling used PCs. I'd be looking for a pre-built somewhere. So then you get an actual PC, right? And you're not, because it seems like there's a lot of sacrifices for the Steam Machine. You're basically paying for like a small box you put in your living room, and if you're not using it for that specific purpose, I wouldn't see any reason why you just not want to get a normal tower. Laptop would be better. Laptop's probably a similar experience value-wise. Laptops are usually pretty bad value because you're having to pay for the screen and everything. I'd say only get a laptop if you need it to be portable. I would not go for a laptop off the bat. I'll draw a Korey character if the release comes too late. Delay the release. Delay the release. I ain't buying that. Oh, wasn't playing see with current Ubisoft. Yeah, I don't know why they censored the game. It's just weird. I had the older Steam controllers doo-doo. You know my hot take? I think the PS5 controller sucks. I've been using this to play Black Ops 2 recently. This controller sucks for FPS games. I think it's good for racing games. Which is mainly what I use controllers for. So not that bad, I guess. But for FPS games, this controller is terrible. The trigger is awful to pull. The buttons suck. The thumbsticks have this like round edge to them that I hate with a passion. I hate the feel of these thumbsticks so much. They feel like they're crumbling every time I touch them, and this controller is brand new. like the I hate this controller so much. I looked up like alternatives to this controller on the PS5, and all the alternatives that are third party, they all lack features that this controller has that the other ones wouldn't have, because I guess they don't let them have the features this one has on the third party ones. It's really annoying. The PS5 kind of sucks ass controller wise, gonna be honest. It's one thing you take for granted on PC, being able to use any controller you want. It's just having to use a PS5 controller. I hate that. Having to use that for GTA 5 is gonna suck, or GTA 6 is gonna suck. How's Black Ops 2 going? I suck at it. And it's not the controller's fault. I'm just not used to playing a game at 60 hertz, so it's so delayed, and like aiming with controller is not something I'm good at. It's fun though. It's fun to play. It's not the best experience playing an FPS game these days. I definitely wouldn't go out and get a console just to play it. Recommendations for mice. No, I don't have any recommendations for mice. I had issues with this mouse when I first got it, but I think the issues were with my Windows install at the time and not this mouse. Shocking, I know, Windows 11 being buggy. Who would have thought? But I think it was with Windows, because I haven't had any issues with this in the longest time now. So this Model 2 wireless that I've been using for quite a bit, pretty good now. Pretty good, no complaints. Pretty much like the old Model O I had. It's still sitting on my desk. Pretty much like this one. This one's worn out this shit. It's pretty much the same as this one, basically. My advice for a mouse though is don't get a Razer mouse. They break very often, very easily. That would be my advice. I think you're pretty good going with like almost any wireless mouse you can find. They're all pretty decent. That's mostly just preference of like the shape and stuff is basically what you're shopping for when you're shopping for a mouse. You're basically shopping for the shape of it is the thing. So find one that you like the shape of and you'll probably be good with it. Super Strike? A Super Strike, I don't know. Okay. Seems kind of weird to me. Death Adder? The Death Adder is probably going to last longer, but I would not get a Viper Razer mouse. Those things are terrible. But I use my mouse a lot more than most people do, I imagine, so I probably wear them out way faster. Because I had 2 Razer Vipers, and they both lasted 6 months apiece. And I had to replace them. Like, they would wear out so quickly. And they would start off fine, right? But it was definitely, it was wear from use that wore them out, and then they stopped working. Started issues with clicking, and all types of random issues would start popping up on them. A vertical mouse? Hell no. Those look so weird. Yeah, it looks like something someone at an office that does spreadsheets all day might like using. I don't know. Freaky looking mouse. Let's try rooting keyboards. I don't like I hate Razer products so much, but I bought a Razer analog keyboard. I don't like analog keyboards. I get why they're better or whatever, but I don't like dealing with them. I wouldn't get another analog keyboard. No, it's not the... No, it's... I don't want to deal with it. You still have to do all the settings and stuff like you do with the Razer one. I don't want to. Dealing with settings and software for my keyboard is just something I don't want to do. I hate that. I hate that for my mouse too. I just want to plug in my keyboard and have it work. In the gym. Hey. I mean, you go to the gym, come back, the update still might not be out. Who knows? Yeah, that Razer keyboard was a bad purchase, in my opinion. It stopped working fully. Like, it doesn't work anymore. I should have RMA'd it, to be honest. I don't know why. I'm kind of an idiot for not doing that. It's sitting in a box right now, I think. Maybe I could still RMA it and then sell it. It's like a $200 keyboard. I probably should do that, actually. But yeah, that Razer keyboard stopped working. But yeah, I had the Razer analog one, but yeah, I don't know. I don't think they're worth getting right now. The media tab on Twitter is gone, is it? I saw my own media tab on my Twitter. Oh, the media tab's still there. Twitter loves to have the worst updates come out for it. If I don't play competitive FPS, I play a lot of competitive FPS. It was good in Overwatch to have an analog keyboard, but it's not so good that it makes barely, it doesn't make that much of a difference to your actual gameplay. I have a media tab on my Twitter on PC. I was more talking like Valorant, Counter-Strike, Fortnite, not Overwatch. What? Overwatch has like a... Okay, I'm not gonna debate this, but he's saying Overwatch isn't the valid FPS. Real. It's nowhere near those games in competitive scenes, bro. Laugh my ass off. I'm not gonna say what I'm thinking. Although it is funny that you think Fortnite has a valid competitive scene now, because it's how far they've gone as far as reputation goes, that you put Fortnite up there as a competitive game. I guess Epic Games have done a lot of work to make that game seem competitive. Oh, is Despair in my room? Oh, shiz. Despair, what do you think about Fallout 5 in pre-production and a sequel to... Not sequel, but a new Obsidian Fallout game? Holds microphone. Ever play Siege? I played Siege a bit. I think I have like 60 hours in Siege or something. So excited for it? Yes, I'm very excited. I share the excitement. Very, very, very excited. Especially for a new Joshua Sawyer Fallout game. Should be so good. I'm very optimistic. Very optimistic. They got the same lead. Same game lead that did New Vegas on to a new Fallout project. Monster Fury server. I played about 60 hours of Siege, and I think back then it was a lot more simple. There was like 8 characters in the game or something. I don't know. Back when I played it. Right now it looks crazy. Siege, I would never touch it now. That game's too nuts. Isn't there a character in a wheelchair in that game too? That seems so weird to me that they made that work. I don't know. Because there's like so much verticality in that game. Stairways and stuff. Did they make all the maps wheelchair accessible? Like, how did that even work? I don't know. I haven't played Siege in a long time, but I think it was really good when it first came out, and then they added more and more characters and it got more and more complex, and I liked it less. Crave a new Fallout game? Yeah. It's so sad that the last Fallout game came out in 2015. It's been more than 10 years since the last Fallout game came out. That's such a sad time. I cannot wait for a new one to come out. The balanced patch notes have been updated for the game. Where? Design notes? Oh, yeah. We actually have design notes before the update's out again. It's weird. I guess the update's taking so long they had time to write up the design notes. Yeah, 76 is just... 76 is not everyone's cup of tea for sure. Cosmic Tide Beachwear set, Vampire Queen Shade, and Sarong set, Blazing, okay, Pyromancer set, and then we got last week's one and this week. Oh, so that is the one in the thumbnail. It's just a different version of the one that's in the thumbnail. They changed it. Wait, is the one in the thumbnail not releasing? I really like the color scheme, the green and the yellow color scheme. Green and orange color scheme. This is the same Dominique armor that's in the thumbnail. It's just a star variant of it. I wonder if it got changed. July 17th. Today? That's today. This looks like the same post. It is. Let's repost this. Oh, it says, if you want either talk to the Void Highlord NPC in Miltonia's Secret, buy his dark and debris laden token for 2 KCs, and then get your battle on. See it in action. So there's how you get the new class skin. Anyone was curious about that? Entire aesthetic update, new themed animations, icons, and armor set. That face, man. That skill face looks kind of weird, to be honest. Thoughts on Fortnite bringing mature skins into the game? They're cool. I don't know, the game's like 9 years old, so it's nice that they're finally like allowed to put like cleavage and stuff in the game now, because that's something they like didn't allow before in the game. So good updates to Fortnite, I'd say. They'll probably make a lot of money off that. So one thing devs recently have realized, like, hey, we need to actually make money, guys. In the past like year or so, it seems like they all kind of have like realized collectively that, oh wait, guys, oh shit, we need money. Oh, fuck. Our game studios need money. What are we thinking? Why didn't we think of this before? Our live service game needs money. Shit. Ah, man. They weren't considering that before, I think. I don't know. Yeah, there was a lot of restrictions on Fortnite skins. Like, they had a lot of rules on what could and could not be in the skin. So they changed that recently. That's why you have Poison Ivy beach skins now. AQWorlds had those had a similar situation in the past too, to what Fortnite went through. When AQWorlds was a newer game, it had a lot of those same restrictions on the outfits in AQWorlds, and it changed over time. Same way Fortnite's doing it. It's actually very similar. As the audience for the game got older, they changed the restrictions that they had in place. Because Fortnite's 9 years old now. If you're a kid, you're playing Fortnite when you're like 12 years old, you're an adult now. Server shut down, finally. Woohoo! Update. Yeah, most of the Fortnite audience, like the dedicated Fortnite players, they're all in their early 20s, most of them now. Yeah, they've in the past Fortnite. Oh, yeah, they were big time censoring their skins. Yeah. They even had different rules, like between like Save the World and the Battle Royale for how the skins were allowed to look. So. Watching you since I was a kid. We're training AQW. Yeah, I'm playing on Superior server right now, man. Six Mr. Lip, dude. What does a purple name mean? It means they're special. It means they're staff. I think Despair has it so it matches her outfit. To be honest. No, but Despair is staff. The outfit matching might just be a bonus. The neon tattoo on the armor lay made looks fantastic. Yeah, I can't wait to see it in game. Am I French Canadian? Do I sound French Canadian, chat? I hope not. No, I'm not French Canadian. That's on the other side of Canada. The French Canadians. That's a whole continent away from where I'm at. I live in the West. No, you can't use the quest on Oblivion Blade when your membership expires. They have Francophone schools. Yeah, they have French schools here. Not all of them are French, though. And where I used to live, there were none. But where I live now, there are. We had to take French until 7th. That depends on your school. Cause I was in school in Alberta when I was younger until 6th grade, and then I moved after 6th grade. But I didn't have to take any French. Not a single bit of it. In Alberta, I think it was optional in high school, but it was optional where I went to school. And no one took it. I didn't hear a lick of French growing up. Not a single lick of it in Canada. Not even a little bit. The only French I ever saw was on products, because it has to be on Canadian products. They have to have the French words for things on the products. Like how this monster says 0 sugar in French on it, right? That's the only French I ever saw growing up. Do I watch Letterkenny? I have not, no. I probably should. I hear it's good. It's Canadian, right? Where is it based out of, like, Saskatchewan? It looks like Saskatchewan when I see clips of that show, but I've never watched the actual show. I really like Trailer Park Boys. If you haven't seen that, that's a great Canadian show. Trailer Park Boys is great. They're making a new season of Trailer Park Boys, I think, right now. All those guys are kind of old these days, so it's gonna be interesting to see what they do with the season. That show's been going on forever. Yeah, they have a podcast. Yeah, I've seen a bit of it. One minute. Man, it's so warm in my room. Wait, Despera has her own surfboard? Despair? Why I always mix those two up? She has her own surfboard. That's pretty cool. They're remaking Little House on the Prairie. My mom is hyped for that. Yeah, update's coming out right now. Replay here. Yeah, it sucks that guy. Terrible that actor died. They should remake The Sound of Music? No, they shouldn't. Just go watch the original. Why do people want remakes everything? You can watch the original Sound of Music. It's not like it's like it's not even black and white. It's not even that old as in black and white. Like maybe a remake. Make it more serious? No. All right, let's see what's in the update. What do we got? What do we got? Shops. Quibble rares. All right, new armor, new armor. Seasonal rarities. Seasonals in the collection chest. This one. That's not too bad. Not fair to wear it, but it's pretty cool. This one from last week. Oh, you got one with a fire. No animation. Oh, and glowing tattoos on it too. Cool, 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 cool. Cosmic from last week. Another Cosmic Tide wear. Rare item. So this is the same or a very similar armor to what I used in the thumbnail, but are they not releasing the one that's in my YouTube thumbnail? The like cool looking one? Are they doing this one instead? Kind of sad if that's the case. I like the color scheme on the other one a lot. Vampire Queen, which I have this in my collection chest, but I can't preview the shop here. One thing that's good about getting an actual collection chest is if it's a member-only item, you get the non-member AC tag version of the member-only item. So, oh, there is an AC version. Rare. And no male version of this armor. Did this originally have the like fabric tied around it, whatever you call that? I feel like it didn't. They changed it. Oh, this one has a clear one. Interesting. And the umbrella, which is great for a vampire. Stale of the Sun. And fangs, too. Very cool. I like that one. Another version of that. Oh, with the umbrella. So armors this week, I think the last week was better for armors, a bit. It's just a vampire one and this one and this one. It's like 3 armors and variations of them. So I don't know, the best for armors this week, but let's see what else we got. I should be recording this, shouldn't I? I forgot. Shit, I should be recording this. Whatever, maybe I'll just clip it. I'll clip it. All right. Next we have weapons. The clear blade looks pretty cool. You don't do that too often. Oh, this one's new. Was this one here last week? Seems like it's part of the set from last week, but I don't remember that being in there. Another umbrella. A lot of umbrellas. A spear with a shield main hand. Cool looking shield. Just a shield if you want that as well. Duels for that. Stuff from last week. Sunblock. Copper bone sunblock. Spear's not new. This one is. Spear. Oh. A light spear. So, you know, weapons, bunch of umbrellas, then the Stardust ones are kind of cool, but the rest of it, not really feeling it. Dancer hair. Looks pretty good. Locks. It's pretty cool too. What else do we have? Are these new? Yeah, Cosmic Wave. I think these ones are new. The nose looks... Something about this face looks a bit different than normal. Not a bad thing to have a different looking face. Oh, you can have the hair without the flames on it. It's good. Oh, you got sunglasses variations of that one. Cool. Like those. Vampire hat with shades. Shades without the hat. Big old ears. Sun hat. A morph. So yeah, helmet selection's like, it's okay. It's not the worst. Oh, cool looking cape. I like that cape. That's a sick design for a cape. That's really nice. Crescent 300, good price. All right, yeah, that's a buy for sure. Member variants of it as well. Oh, a dragon smaller than I thought it would be. Not bad though. It's from last week, I think. Shadow Wings. Okay, some cool capes. Not a lot of new stuff there, but Cosmic Tide Pool. Not a bad ground rune. It looks kind of flat though. Like, it looks like that thing in the middle shouldn't be flat, but it is. I don't know. But yeah. It looks a bit like weirdly oriented. So that's the quibble for this week. I gotta say, Critico's Korey X, same as my Twitch name. I gotta say, not bad, not great. It's kind of a lackluster update. It's like very. There's a few good items in there, but yeah, nothing like too bonkers or too great. I think I like the first update more. There's still one more though. There's one more update to the chest next week, so it's not the end yet. But that's the collection chest for this week. Where is the new class? The new class is available in the Miltonius Secret map. You need to have VHL and yeah, 2000 ACs to buy it. What are you buying in Fortnite? You getting the new Harley Quinn? Poison Ivy? Which one? Yeah, the Dage collection chest is still in the game for some reason. I don't know why they're leaving it in the game. VHL range is back. Wait, is it? Hold the press. Is it back? Infinite range on Shackle. Infinite range on the 3. Infinite range on the 4. Infinite range. Oh my god, it has the range back. God damn, why did they take it out? Why did they remove it in the first place? Removing the range on that class sucked. The range is back on VHL. That is crazy. Did they nerf it in any way? He said it's on the design notes. Changes. I'm looking. Did it say like in the... No, it doesn't say on the class skin post. You have to like find an external link for it to show. Yeah, they want people to buy a new skin so they buff the class. Fair. That's a classic game developer play right there. So, oh wait, you can't use other people's house portals, right? What map do you join to go to Meltonia's secret? It's like Citadel, right? Nice, cute. Oh, that person was in my house before. Oh god, I haven't done this in forever. It's right. Is it just right? Yeah. You can't use the portal on other people's houses, right? Sadly. Yeah, I'm not typing this out. I don't remember how to type that. I don't remember the word. It's not a word. I can't remember that, man. My brain does not work like that, sadly. Where do I go here? This person also doesn't know. Chat, where do I go? Did I go the wrong way already? No, I'm not trying to go to Null Gaff. Yeah, I went the wrong way. You can use other people's houses, can you? Why is there a... It's right here, right? Yeah. I did go the wrong way. Yeah, so Debris High Lord is right here. You gotta buy this key for 2k AC. The preview pops up the design notes. Yo, that cape looks kind of cool. That cape actually looks sick. Wait, they sell it to you at rank 10. One sec. Alright, it's cool they give it to you at rank 10. Swords look alright. Oh, CC on that. Wait, why is that CC? The rest of it isn't. It's cool though. Nice cosmetics for that. I don't think I'll be getting the class though. I don't really want to spend 2K on that. It's a Bay. Oh, you don't get rank 10? Well, that sucks. Oh, you have to relog and it gives you rank 10. Okay, you mix signals. Oh, you relog and you get it. Okay, sounds about right. See what happens with class stuff like that. Can you get for free if you already have VHL? No, you gotta buy the skin for the class. You need VHL to even buy the skin though. I should not have bought the chest so early. Only one set and a couple more, so I actually like. They said next on the design notes, it says super cool color custom beach sets from Dominique and NCS are coming up next week. So that's probably the set that's in my thumbnail, maybe, of the YouTube stream right now from Dominique. I don't know about the NCS one, but what does NCS have that would be a beach summer? So let's go look at his Twitter. Has he posted any beach stuff? Any summer gear? NCS doesn't post a lot on Twitter. This might, yeah, this is the NCS set, I think. It's coming out. If I had to guess. Oh no, this is from 2024. It's probably already released. Never mind. Wait, why is the, wait, did they actually break the media thing? Why am I not seeing recent media from NCS? Has NCS not posted anything since 2024? Is he that inactive on Twitter? He retweets a lot. Yeah, he doesn't really post that much. Oh, I don't know. I don't think NCS one would be. Okay, so we looked at the shop stuff. Let us take a look at what is new in the castle maze. Lord Oxford Hardy. Our very first volunteer in a regular faceman battle, not that. Is this guy short or is it like a camera thing? Every character in this game is like the same size. Well, I can always count on your adventures. To be honest, I was just sticking my nose in. What are you getting up to? Ghost hunting. And everything in between. Thanks to Alton's Sword Haven, became a beacon of justice and hope. Nothing like it was when the tyrant was a king. Before the Alton Rebellion overthrew him, King Deathrex the First and his court tormented Greengard. As rotten as they were, many of their nobles were loyal to the end. While their foes fought and died to put Alton on the throne. Ghosts? Why are there ghosts popping up? Spirits from both sides haunt his maze. What was that? A highbrow party. The ghosts of the Deathrex loyalists still think it's their golden age. That's our first order of business. Exercising these spirits to make the garden safer. So, how about it? I'll help. Good option. How very kind of you. Okay. Lore. Who has a cabinet in their maze outside? A weird place to put that. The class variant is bugged. How so? This says eliminate potential threats. Debris High Lord is Simultaneous secret. Oh, I wasn't showing you the icons. I can see it being a bit buggy. Where do I get the torn silk? Junk is not dropping. I'm already rank 10. You get rank 10 by default. You just have to relog. You don't have to rank it up. Also, there's a class called DHL in the game is funny. I keep thinking you're talking about that horrible shipping company. So where is this silk at? Is that an item I'm supposed to click on somewhere, chat? I haven't seen any clickable. All the quests are click items. Are they? Is it like hidden? Is it not an arrow on it, I mean? This? Oh. Okay, so there's no arrows. Got it, got it, got it. Broken glass goblet. I found this stuck on the hedge grass. Feels super soft and shiny. Must have been from an expensive dress or cape. Aye, but the nobles of Alton's court prefer keeping their distance from the maze. It's a patch of silk, and the color, that shade of purple, was popular during King Deathrex's time. I think it was from one of their galas? That or it snagged on a branch when King Alton finally defeated the tyrant. Remember that day, Deathrex was fled into the maze to get away. Father and I helped hunt them down and make them face their crimes, but some of them got away. The maze was completely surrounded. No one could truly escape. Instead of facing justice, they curled up in a corner somewhere and died like bugs. Okay. Glass goblet. Are we getting a cutscene for everyone? Careful, almost stepped on that. I'll take this. Huh, why are you holding it with your injured arm? Careful, this is from Queen Marjorie's glassware collection. Ah, who's that? King Deathrex's mother, which makes her Draca's grandmother. She held galas every other day and threw glass goblets on the floor during waltzes. Why? To keep things interesting, I guess. She even threw them at her son until he learned how to dodge them. My father said it wasn't out of malice. She was laughing like it was a game. The way Deathrex threw things at his son, though. Okay. Coin. Don't remember what room had the coin in it. Oh wait, you can just pick up the clickables without needing them yet? That's what you're saying? Good to know, good to know. That has to be a coin. Let's grab all of them then. Infinite range VHL is great. Finally. Who's this loser supposed to be? King Deathrex the First. Before King Alton, new gold coins were made every time the throne changed hands. The new ruler had a problem with their predecessors. All their coins would be stripped of their value. What? Wait, how? What a... That has to be the worst economy on Earth? Or on this planet. Jesus. And Deathrex hated his father. From this I heard, Dudley wasn't that bad. He even tried to keep the older coins in circulation, but his wife wouldn't have it. You could not run a place if you did that. People would go insane. You'd have riots every time there was a new king. I'm glad King Alton became king. I hate having to see Draca's face every time I paid for lunch. Just gonna play cutscene? Yeah. There are bite marks all over this. Does someone try to escape the dungeons? They're old, likely from King Deathrex's era, or even the rebellion. Tyrants went out of their way to capture the rebels alive. The lucky ones were just executed. Others were used as entertainment for herbaceous galas. They'd have one of their limbs broken before being set loose in the maze. What? Then they were hunted for sport. Regardless of their fates, King Deathrex burned all of the enemies in a kneeling position, facing them towards the throne. All of them? As many as he could fit. King Alton gave the order to properly lay them to rest, but just couldn't find them all. Some of my father's war buddies are still missing. Honestly, I'm glad we haven't run into them yet. Jesus. Very grim maze, it would seem. Oh, that's why the thing is there. Ugh, this thing reeks. It smells like someone dumped an entire bottle of perfume all over it. Something wrong? I recognize this smell. It's my aunt's perfume. Are you sure? It could easily belong to someone else. No, it's hers. She's the only one who doused herself in this stuff. Hugging her made my eyes water. But she was my greatest supporter and raised a ruckus whenever the others called me an ogre. She swore she never took part in the tyrant's gallows. Obviously that was a lie. Now I have proof. There needs to be an investigation and a retrial. Really sorry. Don't be. Rather know the truth. My music stopped. What's the new class called? Debris High Lord. You're not a real Canadian if you haven't watched Duck Dynasty. That's a Canadian show? No, I'm not. It wouldn't even be. It actually would be a 10-hour trip to see it in 70mm. Getting a cutscene from the last one? No? My character leaning in like that's kind of funny. It's about to fall apart, but I can't read it. Felix, thank you for fighting so hard for me. I wish I could touch your face, paint your cheeks, and see you smile again. But I can't make you wait for me. I won't wait for you either. You won't see me on the other side. So, live this life to the fullest. The world's full of love, and you will find it again. Farewell, dear heart. This must have been one of the prisoners that they were torturing during those awful galas. You think there's any way to find this Felix person? Lots of folks pass through Babylon. I'll take care of this. We find the fan. It's on the floor in one of the rooms. Looks like a boar tusk, but it's crusted with moss and mold. You thought you would think so, but pigs are thoughtful and sweet pets. It's just the wild pigs would crunch fully grown men in some way. Wait, what? It's just that wild pigs would crunch fully grown men the same way they munch oats. King Deathrex's pigs were raised to be as violent and bloodthirsty as possible, to be a prisoner broken with no hope of escape, limping through a dark maze. Pigs snapping at your ankles, and hearing laughter in the distance. Those galas were stuff of nightmares. Without their masters, the hogs became feral. I hope the awful nobles that tried to escape along the maze got chewed up like corn. This is a very dark maze, it would seem. Blood stain. Oh, I didn't get the handkerchief. But this room, I haven't picked up anything in this room. Ugh. Last two drops are from the boss. Okay. I haven't found the boss yet. Must complete pigment to progress. Okay. This guy maybe? Oh, that auto completed. Is this a red handkerchief or is it drenched in? Ah, you're correct. It's blood. God, another one of you lot. Why are you here? Forgive me, I was under the impression that the common folk were welcome to visit the castle. Yeah, but no one's here to collect blood. It's a feral hog's blood. We didn't kill anyone. Cross my heart. Okay. That's real funny coming from someone calling themselves Extinction Artist. I'm being honest, I only wanted pigment. It wouldn't mean anything if I made paint from just anything. What a shame. I'd hope there'd be flakes of blood from the nobles or their prisoners. These gallows raised King Deathrox, a tyrant of Greenguard. That domino toppled another until chaos took the stage. How fascinating. Oh wait, I've heard of you. Doomsday fanatics, am I right? Should we take them in for questioning? Technically, they haven't done anything wrong. Not any trespassing? That's my bad, I should have put a sign up. I don't think it's a good idea to just let them go, so... Hey, you! Tell me more about your art. Is anyone else, getting inspired from the maze? I'm interested in becoming a patron. Why, yes!
Thank you, Hueba.
We'd love to share our work. Visual!
Visual variant super chatted $5.
Hey, thanks for
Good
5.
stream tonight.
Hey, thanks, man. Thanks, nice for super chat, Visual. Visual variant, very much appreciate the super. Thanks, man. Thanks so much. I'm not getting a skin. I am not getting a skin, no. Well, yes, I'd love to share our work. I'm a novice, so perhaps you'd be interested in a colleague of mine. She's quite the musician. Is that the actual boss? Cool, cool. Thank you for the super chat visual. That one auto completed. Relic of the Rebellion. Oh, we get that as a house item. Violin. Okay. Cool looking boss. Can we get that hair? I kind of want that hairstyle she has. What do you think of my performance? Is it worthy of a larger audience? I hate it. Ugh. Who knew a harp would sound like that? It made me feel like I was sitting in a waiting room about to attend a teeth-kicking appointment. Ah, should feel like you're waiting for the execution. I have a long time to go. Long way to go, I think I said. I assume you're the leader of those extinction artists. No one said you couldn't explore the maze, but it doesn't look like you're up to anything good. Me, the Desidenza, the Ducadenza, okay, whatever. No, I'm just an aficionado, not even a vicioso, studying under maestro. All these words. If I was breaking the law, then allow me to apologize. Would you like me to return this? Broken violin. Seems like more rubbish, but far from it. Didn't you know Prince Dracuth taught how to play the violin? Huh. Is that thing corrupted? We have to get rid of it. Haha, fortunately, no. The Ducadenza had tea with one of the prince's surviving tutors. They said Dracuth had potential, but his temper kept getting the better of him. He'd go to the maze to practice, and end up smashing his instrument in frustration. I think I've heard about this. My father said that King Deathrox could break the violin over his son's head regardless. Would break the violin. Oh, yikes. But good to know, yes? If you need me to hand this memento over, then it's quite alright. I've gained a great deal of inspiration. For what? My peers and I pursue the creation of the greatest work. A perfect ending. Can you imagine how disappointing it would be for the world to end with a whimper? Our shared stories, one that spans our beautiful universe, should end with a bang. I may not live long enough to witness it, but perhaps my art can capture the great finale. Oh, my greatest joy would be to share it, and let the masses feel such exhilaration. It's a little expression based. So, they're insane. Let this ogre of a man try to connect the dots. Chaos could be the biggest threat the world has ever faced. You were sniffing around, looking for where it all began? The first domino, huh? Yeah, we'll be taking that. Maybe you can get some inspiration from the dungeons. Really, you promise? Right, I'll take care of this. Thanks for all your help, Korey. Harley and I will arrest the extinction artists and question them in private. We'll continue our work in the maze another time. I hope we'll be able to ask you to accompany us. Next time, I'll compose something even better for you. Okay. Boss character there is a character. Kind of like that. They're Italian. There's a shop. It's a cool looking dress. Oh, cool. You got her armor as well. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Get mask, hat, cool hats. That hair looks nice. There's kind of an angry look to it. I like this. I like this mask. It's really cool. Konosuba? There was a Konosuba reference. I didn't get it if there was. VHL has huge range on it. Yeah, they added infinite range to VHL. Very nice. Alright, we don't look at the weapons. Violin, brush, and rapiers. Cool, cool. They look, oh, wait, there's an armor? That has to be an armor, right? Means the boss probably drops an armor. Let's go check it out. Oh, they dropped something. A lot of cutscenes in this event. This event was like more cutscenes than anything else. The magic and notes that the monster has is pretty cool. Like slashing magical notes. Very nice animation. See what kind of drops we can get off this guy. Oh, maybe I get a message on Creepus sent me a message earlier, said yippee more Starfield. Someone's excited for Starfield. Real Korey? Is he? Is he real? Real human being. Just a real human. Cool update today. You guys buy the class skin? You like it? I haven't seen anyone using it yet. Although I don't know if other players' animations turned on. It's pretty cool. Maybe I should buy it for a video. Yeah, I should. I think that video would probably do well. All right, chat. I'll buy it. I'll buy it for the video. A new class. We're getting VHL re-releases that people are calling new classes in 2026. What is happening to AQWorlds? Does this guy not have any drops? I just watched the top 145 items at IODA. Why did I not add 5 more items to that video to make it top 150? Why did I make it 145? Nice. Nice. Okay. Has drops a super low drop rate. I would buy a CSS skin if it meant I could use the gun animate, like an actual gun with the class. Not the animation one, but like it just let me use like an actual like gun that had a gun animation, you know? I could just actually let you fire your gun. I would buy that class if it did that. Do you guys want to see the class on stream, or I think I'm just gonna make it its own video. I don't think I'm gonna do it on stream. You down? Because there's parts of I want the buying the class to be in the video. That could be better to do off stream. Oh, cool! The hair is a separate thing by itself. Nice. I like that. Yeah, but I appreciate you guys showing up to stream, so I'll probably buy it on stream. Yeah, the part I wanted to do about having it is I could probably just explain it and not show it in the video, though I probably want to show it. Maybe I could probably record the stream and use that as a clip in the video. Think that would work? That would work. Yeah. Just not a big fan of recording stuff on stream. Vesper cape. Vesper cape still in the game. They just renamed it. Oh, there we go. That doesn't look too bad. Yeah, the arm does look really thin. Oh, dude, the walking animation. So they really need to like find some sort of solution to this, because this just not just. It's not like I really want to wear dresses or anything in the game, but just the fact that they look like this at all in the game is just. Don't they usually show your leg when you walk? With the dress, it doesn't even show your leg. It still does the weird animation, but this one doesn't even have your leg out. Yeah, I got that drop pretty quick. I imagine there's only the 2 helmets in the armor. Anyone get anything other than 2 helmets in the armor from that guy? These quest rewards? Oh no, they're not. These aren't drops either, right? These are temp items? No, they're not temp items. Those drops? Oh, they are drops. Okay. I didn't remember picking up a drop. Oh, they go in your inventory? That's weird. I like that hair. Good looking set. Yeah, I know drops go in your inventory automatically, but I don't remember picking up the first one. Is the thing. Oh, it went in automatically. Oh. Okay. I don't know if I like that. Anyone get a drop from the this guy? Extinction Artist. Oh, he has a hair. Oh, his hair without the. Didn't I already get that from the other guy? I already got to his hair without the mask. Different? Oh, they both dropped them. Oh, so you think they have the same drop pool? Oh, yeah, because the dress I'm wearing looks like this guy's armor, right? So he probably just doesn't. So I probably got all the drops. They probably dropped from both. Yeah, I'm going to assume that they have the same drop pools. Oh no, I'm missing a uniform. Oh no, I'm not. I'm not. That's okay. No, it looks like I got all the merch stuff that I would need for the merch shop. So I think I got the drops there. I think it's just 3 drops. Because do the weapons require chains or hide? This one requires a ruby one. Instrument of destruction. Oh, there's this. I don't need to get that though. Okay, I think we got all the drops there. So let's check out record for this. Let's check out the new class then. I decided I thought I wasn't gonna buy it, but I thought yeah, video would probably do well in it. So let's that. Did I just check out the new class? Oh, that guy's got it. Wing Rider. All right, to get the new class, you're going to head to Miltoni's Secret, spelled backwards. Head to the right in the first room, then the left. And then into the middle there. It's where you farm for Void High Lord, which you will need to actually get the class. So head over to the VHL NPC. He has a new button for Debris High Lord. You can either use the IODA VHL or your farmed VHL for it. Buy the key for 2,000 adventure coins from him. That will give you access to the Debris High Lord shop here, where you can buy the class, which is already rank 10. So when you buy the class, you want to take it out of the shop and then equip it onto your character. It'll be rank 1, but you just equip it. Then you change servers, log back in, and it will be rank 10 upon relog, as you can see there. So you don't have to rank it up. You get a free rank 10 variation of the class. Okay, that's the part I wanted to record for the video, and that's done. So that's all the other stuff will be stuff I do for the video off stream. Skills look alright. Spawn a portal straight to the void itself to call a mass amount of swords to do your bidding. Are all the skill, like, is the flavor text for the skills the same? Strike fear into your opponent with the eyes of the void. Is that the same as the other one? I don't think it is it? Bind your soul protection, dealing damage. Seal your opponent's fate. I think they're the same, yeah. I don't think it's IODA Ultra Hat. I like the 5 on this one, but I don't really like the rest of the animations, if I'm being honest. Like, that animation looks good. I don't like that face one. The auto attack's cool too. It's the auto attack. I don't like that face. The 3 is cool. Yeah, the 4 gives you the face again. And the 5. 5's nice. Yeah, VHL has infinite range now on all the skills. Cool class. Cool skin. Make a video about that later. Cool class skin. Although I'm going to be honest, I probably won't use it. I'll probably just stick with normal VHL. I kind of like the normal VHL animations more. If I'm being honest. If I'm being completely honest, I like the normal VHL animations more. But I'm not the biggest like fan of the look of the Dark and Saga stuff. I think the Dark and Saga is good, but the look of like stuff is not my favorite. I would have preferred Kawaii High Lord. They could probably do that with a different class. Maybe do a Lord of Order or something and make a like a cute Lord of Order. And one of the other meta classes. Yummy no Ronin. You want a food-based Yami? That'd be a funny one. That's crazy. One of the artists I follow on Twitter has just posted some not safe for work shit on Twitter. You ever follow an artist on Twitter who does a bunch of like normal artwork stuff and they start doing not safe for work stuff one day? That's happened to me a few times. It's like, oh, well, it's understandable, I guess. Gotta pay rent. This is pretty cool. Look at this. Your debris high load animations looking nice. Wait, his sound on too. He's getting consistent 24 FPS in a full room of people. Wait, the other people have their animations on too? What? That is unbelievable. Like, I actually don't believe this. Wait, can you download this, chat? I might actually download this before they officially release it. If it actually runs that well. I actually don't believe that performance. Maybe I'll make a video about that if you can actually get that. Can you actually get that client that guy's using? I pretty much only follow not safe for work artists. Okay. I follow a malware analyst that only posts cat pics. Fair enough. What do you really post on your Twitter if you're a malware analyst? Does that client? Can you download that client that guy posted? I kind of want to try that client out. If it's actually running that well. It looks really nice. Anyway, chat. I'm a very hungry, hungry guy. Yeah, stable 20. Like, I'm gonna look into seeing if I can get that Ruffle client. I'll probably make a video about it on Saturday if I actually get it, if I can get a download for it and get it running and all that. I'll see. If he doesn't have a public download, I'm gonna ask him if he can send me it. Looks cool. Thank you guys for watching the live stream today. Cool update. The Hive Lord is pretty cool. First class skin ever in the game. Nice. The actual story update, I don't know, it wasn't a bad story in the update. I thought that was kind of interesting. Kind of short, but not too bad. Collection chest was kind of, I don't know what the collection chest this week. It was kind of lower mid. Rewatch Sopranos. Yeah, if you guys are looking for something to watch and you've never seen The Sopranos, I highly recommend that. Come back to me when you're finished and you'll probably thank me, I imagine. It's a great show. Anyway though, yeah, so thanks for tuning in this stream, guys. Have a great weekend. Enjoy the summer. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.